everyone, and welcome to HR in the Fast Lane. I'm Nicole Martin. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's my pleasure to introduce you to Chad Tisonik. Say hello.
Hey, everybody.
And Janine Tracy.
Hi.
Both of them have made the jaunt, if you can imagine, all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, down here to the city in Chicago to meet with me today, and I feel so honored. Thanks for making the trip, guys.
Thanks, Nicole.
No problem.
Yeah, it's absolutely a pleasure. I have the pleasure of getting to know Janine for about 2 years now. Janine serves on the advisory board for the best and brightest companies to work for the Milwaukee region. And their business, H&I Advisory Services, has actually been recognized as an employer of choice for 2 years consecutive. Going on 3 maybe?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, coming up.
Yep.
I can't wait to see the big reveal. Yeah. Well, and it's truly where you guys are part of a practice that's been around for a while in terms of advisory services, and you happen to sell insurance, right? But it's where you're doing something really unique. Chad, tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, we're an organization that's been in business since 1963, but we're considered non-traditionalists. What we like to do is really provide an organization a total business approach. So we like to go in and really identify businesses' wicked problems, help them fix them, and then move on so that they are endeared to us, and that we provide them a true value.
And one of the things that you're doing really unique, right? There's businesses out there that are maybe doing similar things, but we talked a lot about employer brand and the importance of employer brand. And tell me a little bit about how that came into the picture for you as something strategically imperative for your firm just recently.
Sure. Within the last few years, we realized that a lot of organizations, even some of our customer organizations, were starting to tell us what their brand was. And in the end, it's really not what they say, what we say it is, as an organization. It's what the people say it is. And so we had this revelation that we really needed to look at helping organizations, and even our own organization, improve their employer brand by being more open, honest, and transparent with their employees and letting them take the lead in terms of how they want the organization to go. Absolutely.
Well, and I have here in front of me this annual report. And so this is obviously something that goes external of your business, right? But it has a lot to do with the information of how your business is performing. And this isn't even just your vanilla, annual report. Tell me a little bit about the theming behind this.
So this year, every year there's a theme, and this year there was Mad Men, and these are all our employees, which is something that we want to highlight, taking our own employees and kind of showcasing them. Yeah. And then we are a private firm, but we're very transparent in everything that we do. And so we send this out to the main carriers that we work with, prospects, even candidates that we're interested in, to continue to show them some of the cool things that we're doing. And it just gives a highlight of everything that we achieved over the year, including best places and the stuff we do with the community and charity. It's a really cool, unique thing that gets a lot of vibe.
Well, and it's so fun because you're developing common language, right? Like the Mad Rev, the Mad Fans, the Mad Crew, the Mad Outreach. I love this. And this is something that really brings the business into the hands of every employee. They can actually see the results and understand how maybe their hand is on it. Mm-hmm. This is wonderful. You have some other great things here, Janine, that you've been pulling together with the leadership. Chad, tell me, what had you bring somebody like a strategic HR integrator such as Janine into the business just 2 years ago to really partner with you?
Right. So we realized that when we look at hiring our own people and then consulting with our clients, we realized that we had to be different. Yeah. We had to be open, and we had to be able to let people know that they had a place where they could come and actually make a difference. Yeah. And so if people can come into an organization, have fun, which we're really big believers in, do good work, kind of do it on their terms, but also getting the work done of the organization. We wanted to make an exciting place to work for our own people, but then also steal Janine away to take her out to have her work with our customers.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. See, and that's multifaceted. You're seeing that more and more in smaller to mid-sized businesses where they're actually adding an added revenue service, if you will, within their firm based on the talent they have in-house that they may not have seen before, and I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, and that's the coolest aspect of this job, is not only being able to create best practices within H&I, but then go out and share that and help other companies and kind of be that consultant and see them thrive with sharing the cool things that we get to try.
And create more winning workplaces. Yeah, I love it. So tell us about the Live It manual.
Yeah, so this is really neat. We went ahead and we don't have an employee handbook. We have what's called the perks and guidelines, and then we have the Live It manual. And this is really describing for our employees how we work. So it walks through how we bring people in, it walks through our business model, the technology that we use, it talks about our values, and it's just a really good reference. It's on everyone's desk, and we refer back to it a lot. And some of it's aspirational, it's where we want to go to.
Great.
But it's a great reference point of us all speaking the same language and being able to showcase some of the cool things that we do in-house.
Yeah, and even the training that you guys are doing.
Yeah, we're very big, like it says here, driving change through education. We do a great job of doing education on prospects and our clients and inviting them in for free to all the education that we have. And then there's a big push right now on the employee development side too,
Yes.
and creating that university feel in-house.
I love that. Well, and it's so mission critical, really.
Yeah.
So this is fantastic. All of you out there remember the game of life, right?
Right, brings
Tell
back
us
some
about
memories.
this.
So every year, and you kind of saw a theme with the Mad Men, but obviously it's open enrollment time, and you kind of want to have fun with it. You want to get different communication going. So we have a theme this year of life, and this is going to be our benefits communication guide along with an online enrollment system. And it allows us to, in a creative, fun, colorful way, describe the benefits that can be so boring and not understandable too. And then we'll take this brand, this life brand, and use it throughout the year. So we created cards that we'll use to send to employees. We'll take the life cards and make unique things and have those throughout the year. And it creates some excitement and also some alignment where people can then kind of follow through of, hey, here comes something more about life. It must be important. It's related to really the total compensation package.
I love the way that you've demystified it in a way. I mean, even like my son, who's 7, would look at this and love it, right? Understands the game of life, wants to play.
Yeah.
And I think the way that you made it so approachable is just ingenious. So looking at some of these great concepts that they've taken, the old, run-of-the-mill handbook, benefit summary, annual report, and just made them colorful, it just shows why you guys are one of the winning workplaces in Milwaukee, right? It just emphasizes some of the unique things that you're doing. Tell me about some of the dividends. Really, when we talk about a winning workplace, I get the question all the time, how does this come back to the business and the bottom line? Chad, can you speak a little bit about the dividends that come back out of being recognized as an employer of choice?
Sure. We've grown, actually we've doubled in the last 7 years, and we're on track to double again in the next 7. And we really put a lot of that back to our employer brand and how we attract people. And so by applying for and winning various awards, certainly the ones that you're involved with and some others, we've really found that letting the world know that we're actually looking out for the average worker. Absolutely. And we want people to grow and to come into our organization and become more than they thought they could be.
I love
and
that.
So some of the things that Janine and her crew are working on right now, one of the things we just introduced today, as a matter of fact, is dress for your day.
Okay.
So it's no dress code, but it's kind of has some guidelines, some things to follow. And if you want to mix it up with some jeans and some business attire, you can do that. And just be creative, but just not too creative.
Right.
We're just launching that today, as a matter of fact. So
Okay.
little things like that, because like we talked about earlier, if you don't manage your brand, it'll be managed for you.
Yeah.
And so we want to find ways to help manage it and keep pushing it along, dribble out a little bit at a time so that we're continually evolving who we are.
That's great. And you guys have some fun things with feedback. Feedback is a huge thing right now, especially with the millennial generation. Tell me a little bit about your love notes.
Yeah, so, and we do that kind of on the front end. So we don't have your traditional job postings. We have love notes or love letters that we're inviting them in to come in and see this new career move that they could have and attracting them. It's not about us, it's about you. And so, I encourage people to go out there and take a look at it and see that it's not, here's all the skills you need, here's the number of years of experience you need. It's just different. It's more about them and what they can achieve and what they can do and become when they come and join us.
It's truly what I consider to be probably one of the best ways of projecting that culture invitation that I talk about.
Yeah.
But you guys have really a lot going on in your business, some exciting growth, some exciting recognitions, and I really appreciate you bringing some tangible things that our audience can enjoy and really see in a way, something tangible about something that's really so valuable and intangible. Really gives you a competitive advantage, I believe. Chad, can you tell our audience where they can find your firm?
Sure. We're located at hni.com. You can check us out. Our website is newly redesigned. We've got a lot of unique things there, including a careers site, as well as what we call our orange papers, which most people refer to them as white papers, but because our colors are orange, we call them orange papers. And so go in and steal our ideas. Look at what we do. Look at how we integrate with businesses and help the businesses discover their wicked problems and how they can grow and improve their own businesses. So check us out. We're more than proud of what we have. We're willing to share whatever we have to help you and your organizations get better.
I love it. So whether you need to be de-risked, solve a wicked problem, or steal an idea, these are your people.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Really
you.
a pleasure. Truly.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming out today.
Thank you.
Make it a great day, everyone.